Yes, my people, I'd proudly like to tell you guys that this video here is sponsored by Animal Prime Raw. So I'm not telling you lot, go and get Animal Prime Raw, like my dogs are not on it. They've been on it for the past 2 years, and me here, I'm telling you guys, it's the best food around town. So get your orders in, CK24, that's the promo code. Get yourself some discount. All the links are gonna be in the description below. Let's go. What's going on, my people? So I'm here right now with Emily from Working Dobes. What's happening?
Hello, hello.
So yeah, I thought to myself, we're gonna have a little talk now. Obviously, you see I've done a video on a Canis. You see we've done a Rottweiler. So it's only right we get a video with the Doberman, yeah? So here, Em, give him a little talk. Tell him a bit about yourself and what made you get into the Dobermans.
Hello, this is Emily from Working Dobes. I started Working Dobes roughly about 3 years ago. Started off as just a pet dog trainer, working with specialising in behaviour and obedience, functional obedience. This is something I still work on, and now I only specialise with Dobermans.
So what, you only specialise with Dobermans right now, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, so I'm gonna highlight, obviously, the obvious. Donnie's massive.
Yeah.
So talk to me, like, his background and stuff. Like, is this how big a Doberman, like, obviously man's massive, so is this how they're supposed to be?
So Dobermans, they should be a little bit more compact. He's quite tall for a Doberman, but I like them a little bit bigger. But the reason why I chose him as my dog is because he's a very good stud. He's been producing very well.
Okay, so does he do studding?
Yeah, so he studs in the UK.
So what, has he got kids?
Yeah, so he's got some grandsons, kids, all of that.
So he's a granddad as well?
Yeah.
So how old is he?
He's turning up 6 now.
He's 6 years old.
Yeah.
And how many litters has he had?
He's had 1 in the UK.
1 in the UK.
So far, because we've been very, very picky with the females.
Yeah. Have you got pictures of the kids and stuff, yeah?
Yeah.
So we'll slap some pictures of the kids for you to see what Ulix is producing.
Yeah.
And so, like, give us some insight on Dobermans. Like, obviously, I've heard that they're very needy dogs.
Yes, they are.
So talk to me.
Yeah.
Are they needy?
Yes, very, very much so, and they do cry a lot. So
they cry a lot?
Proper cry a lot.
Why is that? Like, would you say it's crying over, like, being upset or down, or is it more frustration?
It's a bit of frustration, a bit of neediness again.
Yeah.
They're called, literally, look at him now.
Yeah.
They're literally called Velcro dogs for a reason.
So that's the nickname that they nicknamed them, Velcro dogs, yeah?
Yeah, that's it.
Right.
Like, anywhere I go, he's just right next to me. Obviously, he's trained off the lead, but at home, all he does is literally just follow me.
So you, like, I'm gonna state that next obvious. Obviously, you're petite in size.
Yeah.
So, like, how do you deal with a big dog?
So with all any breeds, big dogs, small dogs, I've worked with all sorts. All it is knowing how to do it.
Yeah.
Like the technique and all of that. For me personally, it's all about control.
Yes.
Understanding the behavior.
So do you like highlight that? Is that very important for you? Is like the control of the dogs and stuff like that?
Yeah, for sure. It would be functional obedience for me, as much as I do love the sports style and everything.
So would you say dog aggression, all of these sort of things? So I have seen Dobermans with dog aggression. Yeah,
so with him, he's not the best with male dogs. I don't really mix him like that unless, you know, it's a puppy or a dog that he's been around with, grew up with, he's sound with that. Yeah. But I always make sure he's around only females and obviously monitored at all times. So when, say, a client already has like a intact male or something like that, I always kind of would prefer them to have a female next instead of having 2 males.
2 males.
Yeah.
Oh, so do 2 males tend to get into conflict sometimes?
Yeah, I think that goes with most power breeds anyway.
Yeah.
So I would say same goes with the Doberman. He can be quite dominant with male dogs. And he obviously can be dominant towards like people as well. So you really need to know what you're doing when you have these dogs. Obviously they're soft as anything. You see TikToks of them being cute and soft at home.
Yeah.
But they have that.
So let's get into it now, yeah? Are these dogs what people make them out to be?
I mean, looks aesthetically, definitely. They do look the part and stuff like that. But then now, because of overbreeding, people, you know, try to breed that out of it, that aggression out of them.
Is that to make them more show-line?
Yeah, and that too. Obviously, you can see he's very big and he's very tall.
Yeah. So is that show line quality or?
No, he's a bit of both actually. Obviously, his lines would be a bit of both, but he's definitely tall and athletic. But I like them quite big, but also the fact that he's very athletic. Yeah. It doesn't compromise on his performance or anything like that.
Yeah. So he works and does everything. So you do a bit of work, like hobby work and stuff like that. Okay, yeah. That's wicked, man. What made you get into Dobermans then, Em?
So for me, I got my first Doberman, my first dog ever actually was a Doberman. Just fell in love since.
First ever dog was a Doberman.
Yeah,
so you're saying they've just had you since then?
Yeah, literally.
So have you had any other breeds, or has it just been Dobermans?
I've had a Presser.
You had a Presser, yeah?
Yeah, I do love the bull breeds.
Yeah.
They're very, very loving as well.
Yeah.
But at the same time, Doberman is just it for me. Aesthetically,
it is, yeah.
It is for me.
Yeah.
And the temperament-wise, they're good with
So
kids,
like
dogs.
for first-time dog owners,
yeah.
Doberman all right, or?
Yeah, I think if you know what you're doing and you go into the right trainer and the right guidance, you have the right education, 100%, that's absolutely fine. A lot of the clients that come to me for training, it's their first time Doberman. So.
Okay, and that's their first time dog as well?
Yeah, sometimes, yeah, definitely. They can be a bit more handful than your normal toy breeds, 100%, but you know, it is rewarding at the end of the day.
So like how stable would you say like Ulix is around kids, public, noises, stuff like that? So what's it like?
Yeah, so I think a lot of it is down to genetics, but also partially training as well.
Yeah.
He's good with kids, dogs, you know, adults.
So he's because obviously he's not ever moved a foot wrong with me, so I do respect that.
Yeah.
So yeah, well obviously look, we've had a bit of interview. Give you a little background. Let's get into it now. Let's go bring him out to the public, show his stability side, do a couple of little things that you do with him. And obviously everybody make sure you lot follow up working Dobes, because I'm gonna tell you lot here, it's the biggest female-owned Doberman kennel in Europe. And I'm gonna say it like this, I'm gonna say it from here.
Oi.
I think personally in the world. Don't at me, but in the world, innit? So yeah, let's get into what Ulix can do, and then yeah, we'll get some more stuff done. Let's go. So do you have a preference of Doberman that you like?
I ain't got a preference. Very much for my preference would be the temperament of the dog.
The temperament of the dog, yeah?
More than anything. I do like bigger sized Dobermans. I've only ever owned male Dobermans, to be fair.
You've only ever had males?
Yeah.
But what do you think of females?
I think females, they're a bit more in tune with the owners, emotions, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Male's going to be a bit more dopey, I think.
So what's he like in the public?
Yeah, he's good, like you can see. He's around people, kids, all of that, and he'll be fine, no problem.
So traffic, everything like that, he's sweet with, yeah?
Yeah, cool, yeah. Oh boy. Boy. I'll take him anywhere with me.
You take him anywhere with you, yeah?
Anywhere.
Do you think exposure is important to Dobermans?
Oh, definitely, because sometimes they can be a bit nervous.
Yeah.
So it's very important to expose them from young with town centres and any exposure work, basically.
Yeah. And what's the public's reaction to him?
I think I get a bit of both. A lot of people...
Do you think some people are like, look at the size of her and look at the size of the dog?
Yeah, for sure. I do get a lot of looks because of that.
Yeah.
The fact that he's cropped and docked, I think people can be a little bit wary sometimes.
They're more worried of the cropped and docked ones, yeah?
They do look a little bit more scarier in a way, if you like.
All right. But through town, everything like this, balanced?
Oi, yeah, definitely. Oi, close.
Listen, you lot, I'm here right now. I've spent the day with Ulix, and I'm saying, like, I personally, I'm leaning towards that the Doberman is a very all-round balanced breed, man. It's crazy. Should we cross over it? Come.
Yeah.
All-round balanced breed, because it's like Ulix is here. Look, he's walking with us. He's doing his thing. We're walking through the town centre. The nerves, nothing like that. And these are what people need to be looking for when you're buying a dog. Is like is a mum and dad? How are they? Because genetics plays a massive part in breeding. And when you're breeding dogs and you're dealing with genetics, you need to be making sure you're dealing with the right genetics as well. And I think a lot of Dobermans have been tampered with, but Ulix, you can see, he ain't been tampered with, let's say like that. So he reminds me a lot of the old school Doberman, strong, powerful character, well balanced, but still able to go wherever you want to go and still switch it on if he needs to switch it on.
Yeah, definitely.
So let's watch him go through tight places with people. And this is what I'm saying. It's all good having the dog barking and biting everyone because, you know what I mean? That's what people want. But at the same time, you need to be able to take the dog out into the public, take the dog everywhere and make sure that it's stable around everything. So if anyone wants to try something with Emily right now, I do think it would be a very, very big problem for them because obviously Ulix loves his mum, but at the same time, it's just a pleasure to be able to walk through the town like this busy place here with him and he's just sweet. He's just sound as a pound. It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
So, like, your training packages and stuff, like, your clients, this is what they're looking for, isn't it?
Yeah, they're looking for a dog that they can take anywhere with, holidays, out to town centre. If they want to go for dinner with their dogs, they can do that.
Yeah.
Functional obedience to me is very, very important.
Yeah. So would you say the obedience and these sort of things are more important to you than, let's say, like the protection as much?
Yeah, for me, definitely, because if your dog can't do this in certain situations and it's nervous or don't have the stability as such, then I don't think they should be suited for family homes or pet homes, because most people wouldn't know what to do with them.
Yeah. And we'll go over here. We'll finish the vlog off over here, man. Bloody hell. Now, I'm telling you, look, we're really out in the town centre with Ulix. We might as well put him to sit on the seat, innit?
Yeah.
Yes. Go on, Ulix, bruv. We're just doing a bit of off-hill control right now.
Ulix down.
With Ulix.
Down. Good boy. Close. Close. Good boy.
So look at that, there's a pigeon there. He's not even asked about the pigeon, you get what I'm saying? How long have you been training Ulix?
I actually got him at 3 years old.
So it's been about 3 years?
Yeah, roughly about 3 years. I prefer having an adult.
Then puppies?
I haven't got the time to train a puppy up myself because I'm too busy training puppies for my clients.
Yeah.
So I don't have the time to have one myself. So I decided to have an older dog as a challenge, actually.
Yeah.
Because at 3 years old, he's got his character and everything's kind of developed. He's got his own mindset, if you like.
Yeah.
So it was a bit of a challenge to even train a dog like this that has been in a kennel all his life. And then now I'm bringing him to a different country to do all this.
Yeah.
So
it's a lot for someone to take in, and he took it in well.
Yeah, he's done well. Done really well. Close.
So we're really displaying the all-roundness of the Dobermans, because obviously we'll put clips and stuff of Ulix doing bite work and things so you can see him doing the bite work and stuff. Obviously, we don't want to spark him up in town. So yeah, everybody, you lot wanted to know about the Dobermans, yeah? You wanted to know about the Rottweilers, you wanted to know about all of these dogs. So I told you that I'm bringing you the content. Put in the comments as well what dogs you want to see me get on the channel as well. But I'm here, thank you for coming down.
Not a problem at
And
all.
yes, everybody like, comment and subscribe. Because I told you we're bringing you the best dog content in Britain and in the world. Let's go.